Hi girls, how are you? Quick few tips on how to make your eyes look bigger. If you have small eyes, follow these simple rules, whatever colour palette you are using, and you'll make the best out of your eyes and make them look so much bigger. Okay, first things first, always frame your eyebrows. For this look, we're going to have our eyebrows done and lifted as much as possible. So really bring out the arch of your eyebrow. My eyebrows are really high in my forehead anyway, it's just the way I've been made. But if you can, and you've got the space, just really enhance the peak of your brow here, just to give you a little bit of lift. If you find that you've got small lids, but you've got big sockets here, you need to make sure that you don't use anything metallic or reflective on this brow bone because it will emphasize it. Try and find an eyeshadow palette that has loads of different shades like this, graduated colours. This is a lovely one from Rimmel called Nude Edition. Now here you've got matte shades and you've got slightly metallic shades in both light and dark. Now the darker matte shades are great for pushing things back, as are the lighter ones. So let's start with a nice metallic on the lid. I'm going to use this kind of very shell-like colour on my lid first of all. I don't have small lids or small eyes, but I don't also have a model to come in and do her eyes with. I should do. If I could just be a little bit more organised, I would do. I should maybe do it on shoots and things and do a series of different eyes and different makeups to suit. But follow these rules, girls, and you will improve the way that your makeup looks on your face. Making sure that you're always thinking about your features whilst you apply the makeup. You will keep the beauty in your makeup and not just look like you've got random makeup on as a face paint. Okay, so lovely shell colour applied. You want to make sure that you use a different brush when you're going in for the matter shade. Now I'm going to be using this matte shade here. You need to make sure that you use a fresh brush because you don't want to have any of the metallic of the pearly colour on that brush because you want this to be matte. Now I'm using a really soft tapered brush just to push that back and just on the other side. Now if you've got small eyes, you probably won't see much of this and you probably won't see much of the shell colour, but go with me because as you express yourself and open your eyes and use your face to animate whatever you're talking about, those colours will come alive. So, and sometimes it's just a little bit dissatisfying, should I say, that when you're looking at yourself and you're putting makeup on and you're staring in the mirror and you're like, oh really, is it making a difference? But then when you relax and you're talking and you're excited about things, you obviously open your eyes and you lift your brows, so go with that. As you can see, when I'm applying the makeup, I'm always sort of tilting my head back so that I can see what I'm doing. And really, girls, don't ever look down in a mirror. Make sure, I've done it here because obviously it's either you or the lens or the mirror. I'm having to look down slightly, but try and apply your makeup directly into a mirror because after a certain age, if you're looking down at things, you know, it doesn't look great. It hangs and it doesn't look as beautiful, but look up to a mirror to apply your makeup and you instantly look better, especially if you're looking towards daylight or even a makeup light. It will make your application much easier and it will make you feel much better about yourself. Right, okay, so two different textures, two different brushes, nice soft wash. Basically, just with this soft brush, that's why I haven't used a very fine brush to get a real deep socket, is because I want it to be gentle. So the softer and the fluffier the brush, the more dispersed product you'll get on your eyes. Right, next thing, back in with my trusty cotton bud. So I'm going to go for the same shade, that matte shade that I was using just in my socket, but you'll see now how much denser it looks as I apply it under my eyes. Now I am going to create a real wash, and for anyone with small eyes, go for it, because this is where you're going to really open out your eyes. You've got the balance here between your brow and the underneath part of your eye. Go for it, be confident, apply the shadow like a wash. Don't make that shadow skinny, don't make it like a liner, because once you've got the mascara on, it opens out your eyes and it really, really creates a much wider effect. Just try it. Try it on one eye. Just try this system on one eye with whatever colours you want, just making sure that it's matte and a little bit shimmery, and you will see the difference. Okay, so one eye done. Going in with the matte shade underneath the lower lashes and connecting it in here, and that little bit there just knocks back the outer corner of the eye and it connects it, otherwise it looks a bit disconnected if you've just got a line there and a line there. You must always make sure that it all blends into each other. Okay, so a lot of people when I do this look, they go, I'm not really sure about that under eye bit. But once you do one eye and then you see the difference, no makeup on the other eye, you go, I get it. And that's why making up one side of your face and then the other is a great way to learn about makeup. Great. Okay, so no liner apart from the nude Rimmel Scandaleyes I'm going to use in my waterline. It's an off-white, and again this is going to bring a nice bright whiteness into your look and just bring that round here. Now I don't want to make this look all sort of sparkly because it's a lovely way to really highlight your eye, but just transferring that into the inner corner adds brightness and lightness. Now you could of course apply something really pearly and slightly metallic here again to add a shot of light. That's perfect too, but this is just like a classic-y look with your eyes to make them look bigger without it being sort of too makeup obvious. So again, just pushing that colour into the inner corner there. And again, of course, if you have small eyes, concealer here, lots of light concealer, really hydrating concealer like the By Terry or the Sensei or the Bourjois hydrating concealer. All these concealers are really brilliant for placing there to really make your eyes look bigger. Okay, so let's curl the eyelashes. A really, really, really key way in lifting and elevating your eyelashes. And when you've curled them, I always find it's a really good tip just to push the eyelashes up into place. Okay, so nothing comes together until we put on the lash, and I'm going to use my new favourite lash by Sensei. Really soft, feathery mascara. Now, if I'm honest, this mascara application takes me a little bit longer than my normal sort of Max Factor one, but I just love the delicate, feathery effect it has on my lashes. Building up, building up. Now, for the bottom lashes, and if you have small eyes and very little space at the top here, this is what you definitely need to do. And if you find that your mascara transfers and you don't like to use the mascara underneath the no lashes, then use a tubing mascara or a waterproof mascara. When you have small eyes, the biggest way to make your eyes look bigger is to pull up your brow and pull down the lower lash. That way you increase the surface area of your eye. You give the illusion of making your eye area bigger. And I urge you to try this at home because I'm sure you will have a matte eyeshadow and a slightly metallic eyeshadow. Maybe not the liner, but that can be a little investment. And just see how that placement works with the eyebrow. Now, so many of my friends that got small eyes and they just don't bother. But creating this pattern with any colourway will definitely 100% make your eyes look bigger. Give it a go and let me know what you think. Bye for now.